What up, family? Big Glorilla. I know Glow thinking that, man, I didn't know the game was gonna be like this. I thought it was just gonna be sweet. I thought everybody was gonna love me. And that's what a lot of artists think coming in the hip hop game and in that world, period, right? Now, with this found new reports on Glorilla, it's an alleged situation, but the alleged situation with what this investor speaking found can ring some truth with it. I don't see why he would come out and say this at this magnitude, like he said it, with truth and conviction. Now, before we get into details, Glow have been in a few situations on this same type basis, right? A lot of times, when you hot like Glow, you're going to have people trying to get the money up out of you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times when you hot like Glow, you're not going to be thinking and making, digging holes for yourself on your way up. You feel me? Getting in certain deals, certain situations, certain investors, certain people. You feel me? Now, one would think by her being at CMG, being around Gotti, wouldn't get in these type situations. We even seen Glow, as soon as she said she'll eat some jail food, she end up going to jail. You feel me? Now, fast forward, fam. This Atlanta investor on an interview. It said Glow owed him $400K. Not only do Glow owe him $400K, because this at the time that Glow was on. This not the time like before she got on. He invested after she was already had done signed a deal. Not only did he say that, but they up on the contract. He got a lawsuit going on. So this man is saying Glow signed the contract, fam, for him to invest the money that he invested in Glorilla in her career. But she went against what she signed for, and he haven't heard from her. He says she still got a couple of things to do to fulfill the contract, and she haven't did that and not trying to do that. So he in a lawsuit to get this money from Glorilla. Now, if Glow is guilty of this, right? 400K is a lot of money. I wonder why, what would possess an individual to sign a deal, and to run off on your obligations like that with that amount of money, and knowing that you on tour with Megan Thee Stallion them now, you getting more successful, and that this situation can bring your career to a halt. You know what I'm saying? Then on the other hand, one would think, man, Glorilla ain't finna make no move like that. What would that be? You already done signed a deal, and to go sign another deal, pretty much, to get some extra change. And this could have happened without guiding them knowing. If a man said that she's in a contract with me, she signed this contract, that pretty much mean like, hey, this dude was on his business with it. You know what I'm saying? And he's saying what he's saying with confidence. A lot of bloggers picked up on this, speaking on Glorilla and what she's selling to the community as a whole, as far as her image, as far as the ratchetness and all these different things. And saying this added on to that, make it look like, Glow pretty much ain't who she say she is, right? I got to say, when it comes to these females rappers, that they really selling their soul like a lot of the gangsters rappers been doing when it comes to the game. Sex, money, and murder. I also see a difference in Glow than a lot of artists, female artists that I see in the game. One may ask, what's that different you see in Glow than any other? What I see different in Glow is the glow, the originality. You feel me? And I'm beginning to see her let that go also, even on this tour with Megan Thee Stallion. And I seen her with Cardi B. A lot of people think that just because they get in the game, they got to rock with the people that been in the game. And them be the ones that's just not successful. They don't stick around too long. Now, when you get in the game and you get to connecting with individuals on a business level, like Beyonce, Kim Kardashian, that's going to make your business flourish, not just other rappers. You feel me? It's a difference. And I don't know, and it's cool because one say, well, we connect, you know, I make my videos go up, and that's all part of the game. But you can't get caught up in Megan Thee Stallion. You can't get caught up in Cardi B. You can't get caught up in Glorilla. You got to get caught up in the business side of the game to make this thing last, fam. And if this man's suing for this back, he get this. You know, not saying that, but I'm just saying all this hurt people, fam. You feel me? It cripples your career. If you got an obligation, especially being in GLOW position, you may need to fulfill that obligation. Even if you in GLOW position, P. Diddy position, like you got a role to play with your people, or if you don't play that role, the role will come back and hunt you. You can't feel like you're bigger than the program. And the program is God program. I'm not talking about the hip hop program. I'm not talking about the rap program. I'm talking about God's program. And I'm not saying that GLOW is guilty of this situation, like they're going to go to court over it, you know, all these different things. But what I'm saying is when these problems start to arise in your life and on a local level, big level or whatever, it's an eye-opener whether guilty or not, fam. You know what I'm saying? Because it's go to show that people not for me. If I'm not guilty, if I am guilty, go to show me that I need to tighten up my life. I need to tighten up some screws within myself, fam, in order to keep going and be successful. When it comes to Memphis female artists, you know, they all got the Memphis, you know what I'm saying, that charisma. You know, that Memphis thinking, the Memphis character. And sometimes the character just be an image. A lot of people really don't be living, you know, like they portray on social media. You feel me? And I feel like GLOW is not really living like she portray on social media. She original living it, but a lot of the extras that GLOW is putting on now, fam, I know it's not really her. It's just part of the industry dress up. At the end of the day, when it comes to these lawsuits, we beginning to see them all over the hip hop game right now. If you a rap out there, you got to be extra careful on how you move and how you deal with people, paperwork that you sign, and all these different things, because it will affect the person. Look at the OG rappers that was going around doing different deals and things like that. They in bad situations, fam. You feel me? And hopefully GLOW learn from this situation, you know, continue to grow. I'm not wishing nothing bad on her, but we know what's going on in this hip hop game, man. It's like a bloodthirsty level. But I will keep y'all updated on situations, family. But make sure you hit that like button and make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm out.